Hey guys, it's May to December, it's May, and I've got a couple of movies I've watched. It's going to be very short, but hmm. Hmm. Hey guys, it's May to December, it's May, and I've got a couple of movies I've got kind of some thoughts about which I watched recently, last night and today. So I'm going to get into that right now. This is going to be just a short video because I ain't got much time, so I've got other stuff to do. But here we go. First of all, Mary, Mary, Bloody Mary. It starts off basically with her having sex with this bloke and killing him, and basically eating his blood, basically going down beside his neck with her face, and you're supposed to think she's drinking the blood. Um, then basically she meets a guy she doesn't kill, but she kills all these other people, including a fisherman at the beach, which is actually quite funny. And then all of a sudden her father comes into it, who's all in black and has like a scarf around his neck and around his face and a hat on, and apparently he's supposed to be the same as her, and they're both supposed to be vampires, which doesn't really make sense considering they're out in broad daylight. And her father wants to kill her so she doesn't become like him. The story is really stupid. It's nothing special. It's a horror film, but basically was made, I think, for Mexico, because it had a lot of Mexican backers in it, Mexico Film Company, because on it there's a special feature that tells you about how the film got started. And to be honest with you, the film itself was very a struggle for me to get through because there wasn't that much action in it or that much real horror in it. Just going around killing people pretty pathetically. Um, at the end, it's not very satisfying to me. I'm not going to ruin it, but it wasn't satisfying at all. And it was boring to be honest. I think it came out in 1975, which kind of gives it a good reason to be. But when you think films like Dracula and even films like The Redeemer are good, and they're from the 70s. Well, the Dracula one wasn't, that was from the 30s. But this film just was terrible. John Carradine in it looked really old and he looked ill like he was because he was really ill at the time. And he didn't look menacing at all. The death scenes were a little bit crap. And the whole vampire aspect was ridiculous. It shouldn't have even been there because it wasn't even really realistic. I mean, I guess they could have had an obsession with drinking blood, but a daughter and father both really liking blood and both drinking it, apparently being vampires, and out in the daylight and everything. No, it was terrible. Very disappointing because I expected a lot more from it, and it just feels like it drags on forever. So yeah, that's Mary Mary Bloody Mary. That was a struggle to get through for me. I hope you might have enjoyed it. Then just before dawn, which to be honest with you, I enjoyed it to an aspect, to a certain aspect. I thought the atmosphere was awesome. The sounds, the way the scenery was beautiful. I liked the characters. I wasn't too keen on the killer though. He looked like he was basically an inbreed person who had learning difficulties, which is quite sad, really. Um, it reminded me a lot of Friday the 13th meets Wrong Turn to a degree, um, but obviously not. Then I'm talking about the character. The character himself, he just runs around as a big overweight guy with basically a unibrow running around killing people. And to be honest, I didn't like it. I thought the weakest point of this whole film was the killer. I didn't like him at all. He looked like he'd been let out of a home and went on a killing spree, which was quite, and I didn't like it. The kills weren't that great. The film itself was to me, it's very dated. I like the characters, I like the kids in it, and I like the other cast members. I thought they were more terrifying than the actual killer. Then when the killer gets shot and then comes back, you're just like, oh. And when the girl kills the thing by sticking her hand down his spoke, you're just like, crappiest way to kill someone ever. It was just like, oh, you know, but the atmosphere was good. The characters were alright. Nothing really got started until like 40, 45 minutes in anyway. The woods were beautiful, the waterfalls, and it was lovely to see. And some of the scenes were great, you know, but the setting was good. But the rest of it to me was a letdown. I know a lot of people love this movie, but I didn't, to be honest. As a bonus on this Blu-ray, though, there's the special extended cut, which, funny enough, on the Blu-ray says the longer version, which is actually quite funny. But that's really badly printed, damaged. That wasn't remastered at all. But I'm guessing if you're a purist and you really like this movie, you definitely want to get the Blu-ray for that extended cut because it's never been released before. Who stars in it? There was Gregory Henry, I think his name was. One of the guys in this is still doing movies now. I can't remember his name. He plays Warren in the movie, and he was in Payback and that. And I liked him. I liked him in this, but you know, I just found it disappointing. So I found both of those films disappointing, and this film cost me $26.99, so that was a bit disappointing. I'll definitely watch it again because it had a great atmosphere, and I'll probably watch it again and enjoy it. But today I just didn't find it that exciting or that much fun. I was constantly thinking, when's something going to happen? When is this movie actually going to be fun? You know? And to be honest, it was just one big disappointment over and over again. Some of the highlights, I guess, is the fact it's uncut and everything, but being uncut, there was no real reason for it to be cut in the first place, because I didn't see any real violence or gore or anything. So, you know, and it says the nightmare began where it began years ago before this, because this is terrible. But anyone who likes this, I'm happy for you, because you must be seeing something I don't. And obviously, if you do, maybe you can tell me what I'm missing, because half the film didn't make sense to me, other than him being inbred and him wanting to kill people for the fun of it. So, yeah, thanks for watching this, because this was two disappointing movies. Both Code Red releases, so I'm a little bit disappointed. I think the next film I'm going to watch is Voices from Beyond, and maybe Final Exam. I've been wanting to watch this film for a while, so maybe I'll watch that next. I've been in a bit of a horror mood recently, so just realised I got one viewer, and again I forgot to put the Q&A thing up. I'm so stupid. Hopefully next time I will. But yeah, so let me think. What am I going to say? Oh dear. But yeah, so my next two movies are probably going to be Voices from Beyond and Final Exam. I might watch Evil Speak as well and review the three together, because I need to get them out of the way. I'm in a real horror mood lately. I think that's thanks to my subscribers. They all like horrors, so it kind of boosts me to watch the horror movies. Ooh. But anyway, so I'm sounding a bit nutty now. I've also got to watch The Haunting in Connecticut and The Haunting in Connecticut 2 and Vampire Lovers. Yeah. Halloween 3. They Live. Funhouse. And Night of the Demons. I've got a lot more of us in that, but that's in the pile that I'm wanting to get through at the minute. So I'm going to be enjoying that. And thanks for watching, and I'm sorry that this is such a short video, but I've got to be going because I've got other stuff to do today, so I can't just sit around talking today. I might make another video tonight if I've watched some stuff. And I hope you have a lovely day, and take care, and enjoy your day. Bye, guys.